freestyle.
She freestyling. She got bars.
The other one is her actual song. So I'm gonna cue you when we're going to play that song.
What?
And then.
What's the verdict?
All right.
You could stay. I'll go get to the bed. I wanna be mad. I'm never gonna let me go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna get to the bed.
Baby. I forgot this story right here. Wow.
What album?
The Matrix Radio Vision Live, where the outside and independent artist gets to shine.
Okay, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy.
Big Chuck in the building.
And rounding out the top 3 is Miss Queen Honesty.
Hello, hello, hello. What's up?
Oh, it's going down today. We going down today. And burning flames, the gasoline draws. All right. So once again, this is the evening experience coming to you from the Matrix Studios Network, as well as 92.9 Real Deal FM. I ain't lost my ever-loving mind up here.
Hey, gotta get your mind right.
Who? He doesn't exist. Okay, thank you. You calling out the oh Lord, we calling out government.
What's up now?
Everything. She
What
putting the
part you
alias. Listen, up here, I'm Batman.
That's right.
Outside of here, I'm Bruce Wayne.
Oh my Lord.
Bruce Wayne. Hey, make sure y'all check out www.theeveningexperience.com. We here, we lit. We got a nice show for y'all like we do every week.
We nitro. All right. We blowing up.
We good?
Yeah, we gonna be great.
Let's get it popping.
All right.
Let's get it popping.
Let's try this again.
Shake it off, shake it
All
off.
right. Once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy.
Big Chuck in the building.
And rounding out the top 3 of Miss Queen Honesty.
That's right.
All right, sexiness, swag is in the building. Today is going to be an incredible day, no matter what goes on. All right, so we're going to have craziness, we're going to have zaniness, we're going to have a lot of things going wrong. I mean, right. So we're going to work that out. But all I can say is we have an author, we have a songwriter, we have a beautiful young queen in the building. She is here, finally. I've been searching high and low, the byways, the highways for this young lady. Her name is Christine. She's an incredible artist with a beautiful voice, and she has chosen this platform to share it with. We're not honored, we are not worthy, but we are here. But from 5 to 7 every week, you'll see the evening experience. It's an incredible show, I promise you. Normally, it's 100% fire. But today,
Literally fire.
we're gonna be burning. I mean, cooking.
Yeah, it's dumb hot in here.
But we about to do what we do best, as we do every week. But we're about to take a quick musical interlude. We're gonna play Miss Christine's beautiful debut song, which I wanna tell everybody is a sexy ballad, got an up-tempo, gonna swing it out. You're gonna start moving in your seats, but I wanna tell y'all, slow down. It's the evening experience. Don't start rocking before the night's over. All right, you at your house, but don't get it. You gotta watch us before you get to the other part. All right, work with it. Work with it. All right, the name of the song is called Strangers. It is sexy, it is smooth, and I'm telling y'all, listen up. Christine's in the building. Let's go.
You making me hot with that shit.
made you wanna lie, made you wanna creep out at night and keep your alibi. I wondered if I'd ever find another love in this lifetime. It was love you. I loved you. I loved you. All I did was trust you. I trusted you. I trusted my broken heart.
Yo, what up, it's your boy SNS, and you now. Yo, what up, it's your boy SNS, and you now rocking with the Evening Experience every Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. Mac 357, Big Chuck, what up, baby?
You know what it is. Mac 357, Big Chuck, I see you. The Evening Experience, Funk Flex. I mean, you know what we are.
Yow, yow, yow.
All right, we back. So once again, it's your boy Mac 357, your boy,
Big Chuck in the building.
and sitting there is Miss Curlylicious, Miss Queen Honesty.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, and sitting to my left is the most beautiful, the most phenomenal, the most incredible Christine. She's an author, she is a songwriter, she is poetry in motion. She makes things more incredible. I'm having a rotten day, but she's making it a whole lot better sitting here. So I can tell you right now, it's gonna be an incredible night because she is here.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome.
Oh, Lord.
So, getting right to it, you have a powerful, beautiful voice.
Thank you very much.
When did you first know that Christine could sing?
Now, it's funny, most ask when you started singing, well, when did you know that? I can remember distinctly. I was 7 years old. We were at church, it was me and my mother, and I saw a woman sing, Can You Save My Friend? And I was like, Mommy, I want to sing that song. And she's like, you have to be in a place where you understand those lyrics before you can sing it. But I knew I would. This is my
That's
mama.
powerful.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what she meant then, but I knew I wanted to sing. And I was young, and so I got into the chorus and the choir and all that, but I knew then, I knew at 7, after listening to that woman, because I didn't know what she was singing about, but I knew she was singing from a place of like, I wanted to be there. I wanted to feel it. So I was 7. I remember distinctly, it was at church. Pay Memorial AME is where it was.
Where are you originally from?
Baltimore.
That's
Be more
what I
in the
thought.
building.
Because I saw I heard a little southern twang.
There's a little twang in there.
Yeah.
All right,
definitely.
y'all come back now, you hear? All right. But now you're 7 years old.
Yeah.
Fast forward. Where did your music start to develop? Where did you start to put the lyrics together for the music that you're putting out currently?
Well, I started writing when I was 12. I've been recording since
Wow.
I was 12. And it's funny, originally I was only used as the writer in the girl groups. Whenever we record, they would turn me down all the way. And they would have other people sing my harmonies.
Oh,
It was
heck
ill.
no.
It was ill.
Shade at a young age.
Right.
Haters.
They didn't think I could
What
sing,
to
and
do.
honestly, I probably didn't develop the ability to translate the emotion into the songs. So maybe I couldn't have, or maybe I didn't know how to then. So that's probably why they did. Who knows? But I started doing it when I was 12. But I started really tapping into changing and translating the stories into music when I was 22. Around the same time, I met my best friend who's in the audience, maybe in the room with us today. I started realizing that there were stories that I had in me, but there were people who couldn't sing these songs because they probably hadn't lived it yet. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to eventually start singing my own ish. So it's at 22. It's like, it's got to start somewhere.
Wait, how old are you right now?
32.
No.
You are
You're not
not
even saying
Hold up. Wait. Listen, stop it, women.
this is what
Stop
I'm saying.
Stop that.
Yo,
Stop it.
I thought she was my age. I thought she was I'm 25.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, really? Well, look at
Yeah.
God. Black don't crack, baby.
Yeah.
Hold up.
see?
I'm 32.
First and foremost, I thought you were, when I looked at you on the internet, I thought you were like 22.
Yeah, see?
So whatever you doing,
Keep doing.
A lot of water. Water and vegetables, man.
yeah, as you can see, I don't eat neither of those.
Man.
Water and veggies will save your life, man.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm a zombie talking to you. Man down. All right.
No, that's when it started. When I was 22, I realized I needed to start putting me and myself into the music and actually start singing it, because some people have, unless you have lived certain things, you're unable to really convey it through music. So. That's what
Well, the first song that we just heard was "All I Did
Yes.
Was Love You."
yes.
I'm assuming that came from a.
Or a very real place.
Okay.
Very real.
Because he said, all I did, let me let you know what I
No,
did.
ma'am.
You need to know what we did, okay?
Okay, treating me like I was rubbish, but yeah.
Oh.
He's stupid.
All right.
I
He's
know
gone.
He's gone.
Leave it there,
All
too.
right, all
He
right.
kicking himself at this
More
moment.
than likely,
Yeah, well, what are some of your...
Fine as hell, author, and can sing like a song. You, bruh, what was you smoking? Whatever you did, stop now. Go to rehab. I gotta go to rehab. Saying no. Okay,
No,
work it out. I'm just.
He's hot. That's what it is. He's
Lord,
sweating.
Lord.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. You say you're the curator of beautiful experiences, right? Listen,
You better do your research. I love
I'm
it.
in tune with
Yes.
you. I'm feeling it. What does that mean for you? Like, I of course have my own kind of connotation of that, but what does it mean to you?
So it's funny, I recently just changed, I was like 2 days ago. My best friend and I, one of my best friends, Love, we went to Afropunk on Saturday.
Oh.
Dope experience. If you've
Oh
never
my
done
goodness,
it.
Had
Lit.
to go.
Lit. It was one of
and
the
it was
best.
they had
festivals
afros and they were punks.
I mean, it
No?
was.
That
yes.
wasn't it?
Well, they did.
Okay.
And there was a whole
There
lot
was
of
afros,
Yes, exactly.
curls,
It was
twist outs,
beautiful,
everything.
black, melanated people
Yeah, it was
everywhere.
amazing.
Okay, I ain't got no hair.
Is that right?
That's all right.
But
You still
but
melanated.
you black, exactly.
That's right.
So we went to Afropunk on Saturday, and on Sunday we went to the Brooklyn Museum of Art.
Yes.
But I was the one kind of making sure that every part connected. So we saw a particular artist, and after the Museum of Art, we went to different places to eat, and then we went to, dessert shops. But I was the curator of the experience for the weekend. And she was like, you need to put that in there. And I realized when I'm creating music, I specifically try to create an experience. I paint a picture. So when I'm in a collective group right now called the Zenith Group, or a writers and a producer group. I'm the one primarily to ensure that the storyline flows, that everything makes sense logically and sonically, it hits certain notes. So for me, when I'm writing music, my job is to curate an experience that you can you can find yourself in. Even in the sounds, the harmonies, the way I do it, I try to hit certain frequencies so that it resonates differently, whether it's in your soul and your ear, or like it changes your mood, or it brings you to a certain mood. So that's why I don't believe in anything
Wow.
just doing half-ass. I want it all to
I
be
can hit
Preach
some
it.
notes that'll hit you sonically.
And will it bring me to a good place though?
Probably not.
That's the goal. That's the
Probably not
goal.
in your ear, but
Right, you know what I mean?
Well,
She got jokes. She got jokes.
you ain't supposed to help me.
Yeah. No. We
See,
here.
that's what you do
We
to
here.
bring people.
No.
They treat you.
She told you nicely. Don't nobody want to hear you sing. That's what you just.
Wow.
It's all good.
Man down.
It's all good.
Man
Man down. Man down.
You're an author as well.
I am.
What is the name of the book that you wrote?
So the book and the EP are both named the same, Between Here and There. I did that so that because the 5 songs that are on the EP are actually poems within the book. They derived from the poetry.
Henceforth, why I speaking. Yeah.
Yes. So
All right.
I picked them from, they were my favorite poems within the book, but they were probably the closest to life. Some of them, although all the poetry has, of course, truth value to it, but they all came from direct experiences. So I pulled them and put music to it so that it'll have a connection to both the music and the poetry, because I feel like they're both, ways to heal, ways to touch people. So.
Well, I can honestly say from listening to the tracks that you did sing, or should I say that you sent over, I can honestly say that you're a person that does resonate with people. You are a living heart. You give life to those in which you impart your music to. It shows strength, it shows character, and it has a message. You do take people on a journey. It shows people, there are times in which in your life you'll have someone treat you one way. There's another time when you can grow, you can learn from them. You show them that there is happiness at the end of the road. Oh yes, I do pay attention.
Yes, you do. I appreciate it, because it's at the very, very end. Yes.
I was watching the YouTube introduction, so to speak, of your EP and your book, and I was just like, okay, I'm getting both.
Yes.
I need to sit down, my little cup of wine,
Yes.
and just really mellow
Get you
into
a good
it.
Cabernet, baby.
Yes, you
yes.
Well, more than, and what you're sitting there, what you don't know is Miss Queen Honesty is also a designer.
I am.
That vest that you're looking at,
Stop.
Yes.
she is one that can not only sit here and interview you, but she can also clothe you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You better put
You
that plug in there.
you got both halves with you today.
I do
like
have
that.
both
I like
hands, and
that.
I got
like
you next
that.
time,
Yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
All right.
Right?
All right.
Tell people, besides what I just said, what you really want them to feel from the poetry that you have decided to put on the EP.
Honestly, the whole point for me to create is to connect people to other people. I feel like in this day and age, in this society, there's so much separating us. So much, let me check that. So much attempting to separate us that we forget that there are people still going through the same
Orange
thing.
clown.
Exactly. Not even just that. Within our own community, we're always
Oh,
battling
yes.
against each other. But like,
Light, dark.
there's so much
up, down.
power in community, though.
Yeah.
Right.
And if we find ourselves in the same music and we can relate to the same songs and the poetry, then there's no reason why we can't do the same on a daily basis. And I feel like that's my job, to connect people, the connector of creating these experiences so we all can find a way to heal each other.
Right.
Because that's essentially what it's about.
Right.
Us getting to the next phase without having to kill each other.
Well, you're 100% on that, because if you notice, Kanye West was crying on air just yesterday, and he talked about the people that were not in his life that actually held him down and grounded him, and the people that he started to surround himself with disconnected him from life, and almost made him like a demigod. And
Exactly.
he didn't understand the stuff that he was saying, but he was just more or less, he said, the normal people I had around me would have stopped me when I was on TMZ before I even opened up my mouth, and they didn't. So you are definitely a person that connects people back to life. You breathe life into them through your music. Your poetry definitely speaks to healing and growing. And I can definitely tell people, if you haven't heard, this young lady is an author. She's a songwriter. She is a beautiful spirit that connects us all. So take the opportunity, please, to find Miss Christine Curtis in all aspects. Buy her book, buy her music. You can find both on iTunes.
You can find, actually, if you go directly to my website, thechristinecurtis.com, you'll find links to iTunes and Tidal to purchase, to stream. I would prefer to purchase.
buy
Thank
that.
you very much. And
Buy
the book
that.
is on Amazon. You can purchase the book on Amazon directly.
All right. So the Amazonians, listen, you can get that book immediately.
Yes, Prime. It's available for Prime. which
Prime's
means-
amazing.
Okay, listen,
Okay.
Prime saves my life. I'm
That's
trying to
right.
tell you. Prime's ball.
All right.
Yes.
And tell people, Tidal, Jay-Z, listen up, bruh. Make sure you put Christine Curtis first. All right.
Okay, listen, support our own.
Mr. Tim Cookies,
Why
hold that down. Listen, hold that down over there at the Apple stores. Hold it down. All right.
You're allowed to do that?
Did you? You know, there's always one Chuck in the room. And
Right.
And it happens to be me, you know what I'm saying? I'm here in the building.
All right. So what we want to do right now is help the people who are paying attention and listening today as to why Miss Christine Curtis is who she is. We have an instrumental.
With that face, I
That's
hope we
all I
do.
did as well. It's an instrumental.
Yeah.
It's all right. I can do this too. This is Strangers from the EP, and I'll do this one as well.
Yes.
Daydreams don't happen when nights away. They happen when you allow yourself to play. Tell me that you feel it too. Do you feel it too? Do you feel it too? Do you feel it too? We're strangers now, but we're strangers now, but we're strangers now, but we don't have to be. Believe in destiny. If you relinquish your fears, I can guide you. All you need is here. If you're willing to explore, I'm here. We're strangers now, but we're strangers now, but we're strangers now, but we don't have to be. Believe in destiny. We're strangers now, but we're strangers now, but we're strangers now, but we don't have to be. Believe in destiny. We're strangers now, that you feel it. We're strangers now, we're strangers now, but we feel it. Tell me you feel it tell me, oh, baby, 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 baby. Strangers.
Damn.
Girl.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm in concert right now.
I was
$27.99 a person.
I was
That was
hot before
watching.
that. Got goosebumps over here. Jesus.
Damn. Okay. All right. Wow, you don't. Oh, y'all don't understand. I'm a music person. It resonates in my soul. It resonates in my heart. And when I hear stuff like that, that just like that. That's what music is. It's supposed to move you.
That's amazing.
And
Good Lord.
she's definitely an incredible. Wow, even my phone went off. All I'm gonna tell you is, incredible work, incredible person.
Thank you.
Yeah, my video guy just posted that video. That's quick. That's cool. All I'm gonna say is, wow.
That's a true story too.
I need a concert.
We're working on it, baby. We're working on it.
All I'm gonna say is, save the date. I am inviting you, September 29th. It's going down. It's the 1-year anniversary party. It will be the birthday celebration for me.
Hey.
I'm hitting that 4-5.
Hey.
Okay. Hater. Hate is in the building.
No, I'm supporting your 4-5.
Not you.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh yeah.
He said yeah.
That's 20 years my junior right there.
Yeah.
He's a young adult.
Make you feel like you back at Bible school, young adults
No,
ministry.
well, think about it, because he turned around and said to me, we're on the car ride over. There was no such thing as a young adult, and I had to pull up in the dictionary what the definition was, and it says anybody in their 20s, early 20s, into their 30s. As I said, young
Yeah.
adult.
He said he's one of the guys like, whatever.
One for the old man. All right. 29th, save the date. It's going to be a star-studded affair. There's going to be a lot of different celebs and different other people pop through, people who've come onto the show, people who've partied with us, people who've blazed just like you just did. All I can say is, wow. Listen, whoever's out there, Christine Curtis is in the building. ChristineCurtis.com. Listen up, because y'all haven't heard nothing yet. That EP is going to take you on a journey. Take your time, live with it, learn it, love it, like it, put it in your life. It'll make you better. But we're going to take a quick commercial break with DJ Self Drop.
It's the Gwynegard DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the Evening Experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening. The Evening Experience, baby. Mac here, Chucky here. Listen, we all here gwinning, baby. It's the Gwynegard DJ Self. Break it down for him one time.
You know what it is. Mac 357, Big Chuck, I see you. The Evening Experience, Funk Flex. I mean, you know what we about.
Yeah. Yeah. Hoolies.
Gang. Sturdy gang through. Look at my glasses, look at my glasses, look at my jacket, look at my jacket, look at my belt, look at my shoes, look at my fashion, look at my fashion, look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my glasses, look at my glasses, look at my jacket, look at my jacket, look at my belt, look at my shoes, look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Gotta count it up, then put it up. Look how I'm stashing, look how I'm stashing. Look at my jacket, look at my jacket. Look at my glasses, look at my glasses. Moonwalking in these small jealous, thinking I'm Jackson, thinking I'm Mike. I'm fresh as shit when I'm stepping out. I could go jump in the casket, but it's sturdy up when you stepping up. Rachito gon' pass me the ratchet. We air it out when you pulling up, but we ain't passing no gas. You getting packs and you get up. You just hustling backwards. You in the forum, I should go fast. The bra man, Cartier on the glasses on the same diamonds all on the jacket. Oh man, diamonds all on me dancing. Pulling to the spot, they calling me handsome. Shooter get ghosts, I call him a phantom. Out in LA getting head of the mission. I came from the bottom, now I got my pants up. Look at my glasses, look at my glasses. Look at my jacket, look at my jacket. Look at my belt, look at my shoes, look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my glasses, look at my glasses. Look at my jacket, look at my jacket. Look at my belt, look at my shoes, look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Look at my jacket, look at my jacket. Off white on the off night, keep free bands in the pockets. Look at my concepts, look at my concepts. Look how I pop, look how I pop. He got a nice watch, I watch him. I move Millie to rock him. Got mad high when the sky dive. I believe I can fly. I'm big Hoolie, got mad shooters, but I like seeing them die. Mix ball main with the ball main, that's a ball game in the stock. My little Hoolie got head tap, now he big Hoolie, he alive. It's only the sturdy survive. I got money and I'm fly. Trap jumping kinda high. Side on my side. She sucking till something come out. Then gon' kiss you in the mouth. I remember I was mad dirty, now I'm mad sturdy. Look at me me now. Look at my glasses. Look at my glasses. Look at my jacket. Look at my jacket. Look at my belt. Look at my shoes. Look at my fashion. Look at my fashion. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my glasses. Look at my glasses. Look at my jacket. Look at my jacket. Look at my belt. Look at my shoes. Look at my fashion. Look at my fashion. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my glasses. Look at my glasses. Look at my jacket. Look at my jacket. Look at my belt. Look at my shoes. Look at my fashion. Look at my fashion. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my glasses. Look at my glasses. Look at my jacket. Look at my jacket. Look at my belt. Look at my shoes. Look at my fashion. Look at my fashion. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my jacket. Look at my belt. I tell you, man, come on, man, on phone them on BD4, they're gonna have to give me some type of award, reward, some type of everything, man, on BD4, on folks now.
Yeah.
Instrumental.
All I did, I know that.
All I
story
did.
behind that one. Like, all I did.
Listen, ma'am.
Listen, all right? I'm in her corner.
Yes. There's a whole story about all I did.
Oh no, I could tell. By the way you sang that, when we listened to it, I could tell. Oh yeah, you.
All I did is like a
Like I
glamour.
said, beat homie up.
So when you like
All I did.
hear yourself sing, like you sing something right and you hear yourself, like does it give you that emotion
Okay,
again?
I'm gonna
Kind of
resend
give you like
that.
a flashback.
Yes.
And then-
Every time I sing it, it does.
Yeah, that's real music right there.
I could do it a cappella.
Okay.
We could definitely do the acapella. I'm here for
Let me
it.
get the gram live ready. Let me
Make
do
it
that.
easy.
Yeah, we're gonna get the gram. We're gonna get everything.
Let me do that.
Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo.
That's it right there.
All right, I'm gonna forward that again, and we're gonna get that going. Once this happens.
And while we wait, I guess I'll explain. So all I did is a combination of 3 different relationships. Different parts that didn't work, and the end result was still me still feeling like y'all did all this foolishness, and meanwhile I gave my all in all of them and gave you my love, and like I did nothing wrong, but of course they were just dummies.
Yeah.
That's a good word for it.
They were just fools.
That's
And
it.
unfortunately, everybody has to go through their own lessons at their own time. So.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever they smoking, tell them to stop.
Until angels come.
That's it.
And then you ain't got to worry about that foolishness no more. Shout out to the angels.
You say there's no instrumental in that email?
There's a link. Click on the link.
There's a link.
Is there a link in there?
Okay, we're definitely gonna try to get that instrumental going momentarily.
There we go. There we go.
Treated me like I was worth rubbish. Made me feel like I was worth nothing. Except when you had nothing. And I was passing coins out like coupons. Redeemable for later. Didn't know you were a taker. Couldn't see you so till later. Turned my heart into a crater. And all I did was love you. I loved you. I loved you. All I did was trust you. I trusted you. I trusted you with my heart. With my Took the best years of my life, drained and left me dry. Made me wonder if it was me that made you wanna lie. Made you wanna creep out at night and keep your alibi. I wondered if I'd ever find another love in this lifetime. And all I did was love you. I loved you. I loved you. All I did was trust you. I trusted you. I trusted you.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Trust me with your heart.
No, you're not. Nigga, stop lying.
But I'm back now.
The window.
Okay.
Get it out.
Yes! That's exactly what I'm. Wow. Damn. I'm not always at a loss for words.
Yeah, that's never ever. He's never ever at a loss for words.
Wow.
Ever.
I mean, you're incredible.
Thank you.
I felt
Okay,
that.
whoever you idiots out there who
Yeah.
own radios, or I mean, like,
That was 3 different dudes, right?
who the hell has a record company and y'all don't sign? You stupid as. Okay, y'all got people out there who can't sing up there on microphones with reverb on their voice.
Right.
This is natural. Are you smoking?
Wait, time out. You said you could sing, right? You said you could hit a couple notes. Can you? Know what I'm saying? Can you? All right, never mind.
We're not going.
Like I said, the adults are talking, young adult.
Ooh, wait.
Anywho.
I'm on
You still older than everybody in the room.
Wow, man down.
Damn.
Mayday.
Score
See how
one
they
for the young
treat you?
man.
Mayday.
You give them a rattle and some milk? This what they do? All
I
right.
take it.
I'll take some milk right now, too.
Yeah.
As long as it's cold.
Right.
I'm good.
Well, apparently, Miss Queen Honesty, you don't need no more milk because it already did the body good. All right.
Look at this cold.
Hold it down. All right. All I'm gonna say is, wow.
Yeah.
I know him kind of a little bit. Wow. You know.
He said I know him.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I
that.
mean,
Thank you.
we're not, honestly, I was saying we weren't worthy. Now you see why we're not worthy, because that's incredible caliber from a person sitting, not even standing.
Yeah.
So the octave has to change. I know people don't sing, but you have to change your diaphragm when you're sitting and as you're standing. She belted that out as if, man, y'all,
No sweat.
we didn't gave
Yeah.
y'all a
No
free.
sweat. That's pure talent
Yeah,
right there.
for real. I'm sorry you in
that's
this
it.
hot ass studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry you in here sweating. You
That's
know,
it.
but
Her next song gonna be about how we did her wrong with no air.
right,
Watch
yeah.
out.
See, here we go. Here we go. The bonus track. Here we go.
I didn't sweat it. No.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, phenomenal, incredible woman.
Thank you.
Has blessed us with 2 songs. Please go out and cop her book.
Yes.
Listen to the poetry. Let it feed you as you're
Yes.
listening to the music.
Yes.
It is a combination. It's a combo package. This is a time that you're gonna want to sit down. You're gonna be reading the actual book. You're gonna be listening to the music. Ladies, just don't go after your man afterwards. Don't beat him up too much. And brothers, y'all need to hear this because sometimes y'all forget. Y'all forget what y'all do to these ladies. And you might need that love song on the other part of the EP to get you back into.
Listen, there's something in there in every phase of the relationship, so you can pull from it. You know, if you're going through a breakup, you might want to play All I Did. If you're going through a beautiful phase, then you might want to play Purple Haze. If you're in that new car smell, then you want to play Strangers. If you're in your pro-black phase, then you definitely want to bump Black Excellence. and call it a day.
Right.
Or if you're in that really difficult phase, then you'll play Converse. But there's something for everybody at every point in life.
I have a question.
But if you play All I Did Was Love You, you did something wrong.
Yeah, right. You in trouble. You might want to pack your bags now. Yes, sir.
I have a question that's unrelated to music, to anything.
Okay.
Okay. I went to college in Maryland. Okay.
Where'd you go?
I went to Mount St. Mary's University.
Okay.
All right. This whole DMV thing,
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Okay.
That makes 2 of us, but go ahead.
I literally have friends that are from Baltimore that do not claim that they're from the DMV. You can't.
I'm
There's
from
no.
the DMV. I don't know nothing about them parts.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still confused.
DC,
Bermuda
Maryland,
Triangle.
Maryland, yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah,
just
it's one of those.
it's.
It's
Well,
like
while Junior gets his geographical studies on, what we gonna talk about?
Okay, Mr. Scientist, belching octaves and stuff. What you talking about, right?
What we want to say is thank you for being a guest on our show today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for being who you are. We've connected a while ago. We talked back and forth.
Yeah.
I texted her, you know, checking on her, make sure she's okay.
I appreciate that too.
No problem.
Tremendously.
That's what I do. And that's not industry, that's real. She's a great person, an incredible person. If you get to know her, you'll take the opportunity and learn that she is someone you will connect with via her music or her poetry. She has that strong of a presence. It's hard not to be taken by her beauty in her words, her beauty in life, her beauty in spirit, and to actually learn something. So take the opportunity, ChristineCurtis.com.
The Christine Curtis.
The.
The.
One and
There might be others.
TH.
Well, she's the only
It's the
one.
only one,
That's
baby.
right.
Yeah, that could do that. That could do that. Yeah, it's only one. It's only one. Yeah.
And you can connect with me on Instagram at the
Let them
Christine
know,
Curtis.
social media, everything. Let the people know where they can find you.
Twitter, you're Christine Curtis. Facebook, the Christine Curtis. I respond. I'm personable. I want to connect. So if you guys are out there, let's all connect.
No lie, I literally hit her up on the gram and was like, hey, I'd like to have you on as a guest. And she immediately wrote back and was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. I was like, oh, okay. I need a bio and music. I was like, wow.
About
and
business.
Hello.
That's it.
she was
You
supposed
got
to
it.
be here, I would say, about a month ago,
It was back in June.
2 months ago.
It was be scheduled in June. Just so I guess.
No, they don't need to know.
No, it's okay. No,
If you
honestly,
want to, it's your
because
choice.
you know this is the thing about people. I find that there's beauty in transparency.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when I originally came, I was in the middle of taking care of my brother. My brother passed in July. This is why he was reaching out to making sure that I was okay. And he didn't just do it once. He did it multiple times. And I said, this is a good person, and his energy is something I want to invest in.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here. So my brother passed in July, and I needed time to kind of figure things out, and he was patient. He was like, whatever you need. And then when I finally came back, it was just like, we're good. So I mean, that's being a good human who can invest in that. So that's why I'm happy to be here.
She's an incredible person, so I couldn't do anything less. It wasn't just about, listening to the track she sent me and saying that, oh wow, she's an incredible artist, but she's a person, she's a human. She does have feelings and emotions, and I just wanted to make sure she was okay.
I appreciate it.
In life, like I said, when people touch you, you definitely want to be a person that connects with somebody and that you love them, and that you share your heart with them. Yeah, I know that's the far-fetched from over there, but
That was so sweet.
So do you find, like, when you said that you make your music from your experiences, do you find that you've lost some people along the way just for telling your story or having people side with the others or the exes or anything like that? Like, does that bring any kind of trauma to you?
Honestly, because of who I've always been, I've always been transparent. So people know what to expect. So if they hear themselves in a song, they either chuck it up or they already know it's coming.
Right.
Because it's like, it was a quote, I can't remember who it is, and I hate that I do not know the source, but it said if people cared that much about being talked about, then they would have behaved better. So,
Well,
they should have behaved better.
well,
And maybe I wouldn't be telling all, but who? I mean, it is what it is. But I haven't had that experience, and even if I did, I wouldn't stop because it's still my story,
that's right.
and there's no one
You own
else's
that.
right to take that from me. So.
And through all the
You better act right.
right. So through all your your real life experiences and like you curating the experiences, well, what parts do you find difficult?
The ones I'm actually going through.
Right.
Reese, I want to say some time ago there was a experience that required me to tap into it while I was like crying in the middle of it. It was one of the dopest songs I've ever written. It's still to be released, but that's where I find it's more difficult because I have to not only sift through the emotions and the thoughts, but I gotta like actually cultivate it
Right.
and publish it into
Right.
a song, into lyrics.
Right.
And then I gotta, as I am a writer, who I am as a writer, I wanna make sure that people can find themselves in it, and so that it's not as complicated and convoluted, but it's clear, but it's still my story. So that's probably the harder part. Once I get through it, I'm easy. Like, oh, I can just write about that. But once I'm going through it, I'm like, Lord, I got to do this shit.
Breaks.
Right, like, I don't want to do it right now. But most times that's the hardest part, but it's probably the best.
I wrote the word it. I'm just saying.
Number real. Y-O-U. Oh, my God.
I got you. Trust me, I got you. All I want to say is thank you for being here today. So once again,
Thank you.
The Christine Curtis on Twitter.
Christine Curtis on Twitter, The Christine Curtis on IG, Facebook, and TheChristineCurtis.com.
TheChristineCurtis.com will get you to the good
do
stuff.
everything.
And then connect her, because all of those are listed
Correct.
actually on her website as to where you can connect with her on social media. And all I want to say is, wow.
Thank you.
Phenomenal woman, incredible, beautiful, strong woman who has graced us with her presence and beautiful music. All I can say is thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, love. Yes, love. You want to be your backup.
Right. You practicing right now.
Yes, I'm gonna be like a one of the Pips. Mhm.
Not the Pips, though.
Wow.
Did you say who?
Wow.
Pips.
Lord.
What's that?
Gladys Knight and the Pips. You know I'm done with
You
you.
could
Yeah,
have
you
said
can't.
at least LSG.
That's a different subject for the
Listen, we gonna go to break right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back. We're gonna play a track.
Some
We're
nonsense.
just gonna pick something.
Right, and play it.
And then
What's Pips? What is that?
done with you.
It's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the evening experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening. The evening experience, baby. Mac here, Chucky here. Listen, we all here Gwenning, baby. It's the Gwen and God DJ Self. Break it down for him one time.
Peace, everybody. The coolest legend there is. The cool, the DJ, the red light. With my man Mark, the 357. With my man CB, the Chucky Black. With my man, the DJ True. You know what that is? The evening experience. The evening experience.
Born if a ever left the hood. Caught a couple bodies before they did they bodies. Now just call me Holly cause I left when I gave the world. Murder with the angst on it feel like Gotti. I'm in the paint,
Sturdy gang thing. Look at my glasses, look at my jacket, look at my jacket, look at my belt, look at my shoes, look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at my glasses, look at my glasses, look at my jacket, look at my jacket, look at my belt, look at my shoes, look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Gotta sturdy up when I'm stepping out. Look at me now, look at me now. Look at my fashion, look at my fashion. Gotta count it up, then put it up. Look how I'm stashing, look how I'm stashing. Look at my jacket, look at my jacket, look at my glasses, look at my glasses. Moonwalking these small jealous, thinking I'm Jackson. I'm fresh as shit when I'm stepping out. I could go jump in the casket, but sturdy up when you stepping up.
Dang, with a couple mains, I ain't changed, but I got some chains. Keep niggas sane, still aiming for the foreign in the mansion with a maid. Get wild, nigga, they sick off the gazelle. Niggas 12 niggas, no swine, fresh out the cell. Nigga, real nigga, why you wish a nigga fell? Nigga, money to the air, still ain't reach my cell. Nigga, Hoochie Wally Wally might be with your daddy. I drive you foreign, nigga born if a nigga ever left the hood. Caught a couple bodies before they did they bodies. Now, bitches call me Holly cause I left when I gave the word. Murder with the angst on it, feel like Gotti. I'm in the paint, painting picture perfect, they ain't painting good. Still I hold it shotty, yelling free Bobby. Hot, go on the playlist, ever since I left the hood.
It's the icy game.
Everywhere I go, a lot of mad at me for some reason. What I do to you? I'm walking like you walking, talking like you talking, feeling like me.
I don't understand the way you get emotional. And for me, it's making you less approachable. Why you mad at me, dog? What I did to you? Your anger letting the thoughts of my wins get to you. We got the same 24 hours in a day. I just spent 25 of it grinding to be great. You spending some of your time speaking on me and hate. The rest of it you Instagram flexing, living the fake. Other saying I'm Hollywood cause I'm bossed up. And stay focused, slacking, we lost touch. I kept it 100 with niggas, y'all kept it 50. And turned Canaan for the power, y'all was out to get me. I call y'all Lobos, reason cause y'all are homos. Trying to get tough for the tough, y'all already know though. You hurt, I know, that money do the healing, cause that don't look appealing. Please get out your feelings, cause you sound so salty. You ain't know me, you and your feelings. I'm the one you jealous of, you got hate in your blood. Get out your feelings, and stop all that talking down. When I'm not around, boy, you got feelings. And I can tell I got you mad inside. I don't understand the way you get emotional. And for me, it's making you less approachable. But I don't care, I'm staying distant cause they wanna end me. No way, Jose, cause the jealous ones stay envy. That's when the guard clowns the donkeys of the day. Gotta finish my breakfast and keep the lanes out the way. The real question, who you mad at? You and me. I swear you got hate in your blood, boy, Jermaine Dupri. Why you talk behind my back when you could talk to me? Instead of ask how I'm doing, you instant stalking me. They met my pasta poppin' DJ that said I ain't grinding. No handouts, you see this rollie, I put the time in. You just mad, my resume looking heavyweight. You losing focus, trying to focus on me every day. Look, here's the only lesson I'ma leave with. Get in your bag and please get out your feelings, cause you sound so salty. You ain't know me, you and your feelings. I'm the one you jealous of, you got hate in your blood. Get out your feelings, and stop all that talking down. When I'm not around, boy, you got feelings. And I can tell I got you mad inside.
You ain't right, man. All you gotta do is put the time in, man. You worried about what the hell I'm doing, counting my pockets, watching my moves. Like I don't like this nigga.
Shorty like a better with the lights off. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Shorty like a better with the lights off. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Cause we can make it nasty till the day, until the dawn. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty all through the night till the early morn. Make it nasty, baby make it nasty. Take you to my crib, give you what you need. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty any time of day. It's all good for me. Make it nasty, make it nasty. I want a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. I need a nasty brother that can satisfy me, just for me. Oh yeah, I know what to do to make it nasty. I know what to say to make it nasty. If you're ready, boy, I'm down to make it nasty. But I only make it nasty for daddy. I finally got some time, yeah, to grind, yeah. Tell my guys on the side, yeah, goodbye, yeah. You've been all up on my mind, yeah. My mind, yeah. When you finally hit my line, yeah. Baby, we can make it nasty. If you're that kind of man, cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a nasty secret, everybody sing, cause we don't give a about a thing. Shorty like a better with the lights off. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Shorty like a better with the lights off. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Cause I can make it nasty till the day, until the dawn. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty all through the night till the early morn. Make it nasty, baby make it nasty. Take you to my crib, give you what you need. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty any time of day. It's all good for me. Make it nasty, make it nasty. You say that you're ready for me, baby. Tonight I'll lay it all on the line. So I say, don't make me wait in my t-shirt and my panties. My nasty grind is waiting tonight. Make it nasty, make it nasty. I need a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, to make it nasty, just like me. I need a nasty brother that can satisfy me, just for me. If you're that kind of man, you're that kind of cause man. I'm that kind of, I got a nasty secret, everybody sing, cause we don't give a about a thing. Shorty like a better with the lights off. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. Shorty like a better with the lights off. She know what to do when the lights go off. She's nasty, I tell ya. She's nasty, I tell ya. We can't, make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty all through the night till the early morn. Make it nasty, baby make it give you what you need. Make it nasty, and baby we can make it nasty any time of day. It's all good for me.
It's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the Evening Experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening. The Evening Experience, baby. Mac here, Chucky here. Listen, we all here Gwenning, baby. It's the Gwen and God DJ Self. Break it down for...
Once again, it's your boy Mac 357.
Hey, your boy Big Chuck in the building.
And it's the Queen, Honesty. Hello, hello.
Once again, we just had Christine Curtis.
Yeah,
here.
show the people that. Show the people that.
Yes,
Throw that up
between
there.
here and
Yeah.
there. It's not only a book, it's also her poems, her voice, her everything. Like, whew, I got chills.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna apologize.
I have to borrow that though.
You gonna borrow it?
I'm gonna borrow it, yeah.
It's like the library though. You gotta
Yeah.
you know?
It'll get
Okay, just
returned.
making sure.
Okay.
Eventually.
I'm gonna apologize to our listeners. Currently, we're supposed to have Mr. Paris Toon, who's supposed to be calling in. We're having technical difficulties at this moment. All I'm gonna say is, Mr. Toon, we will be back in contact with you. I want to apologize to everybody for stuff that's been going on. But we will be back. All I'm gonna say is Kanye West.
What do you do now?
Oh God.
He cried yesterday at WCGI out there in
Chicago, right?
Chicago.
WGCI?
Here, WGCI.
Yeah.
Okay. WGCI. They definitely brought the feelings and emotion out of him. First, a young lady broke down, who's the co-host, and she started crying, and then he apologized for not having the people around him that normally carry him or help him to, stay adjusted and, help keep him on the right path.
Cooning out here.
Let me tell you something. Kanye got me through high school, okay? Every single album was like a different chapter in my life. And then when I went to college, it was the same thing. Graduation was everything. And then it just became to a point where I'm like, who am I listening to? Who is this person? It's not the same Kanye that I bang with. So that apology and the crocodile tears, I'm not really here for it yet. Just saying. I'm not.
Well, I'm going to take it because it came from what I've seen from a real place. Because I actually watched a video of him. You can tell he's adjusting to the medication. He's adjusting to life. Oh, yeah, you can tell.
He's heavily medicated.
He spoke to the fact that he said the difference between me and my wife is that she has a support system through her family. He said, you never see one Kardashian without the other. And he says, I don't have that. When I did have that, I did things that pushed those people away. And I want them back because that's what I need to move my life forward. Helping me to get better, helping me to make better choices and do certain things. So he needs a support system, and he seems like he genuinely was hurt by all of the, and he had some elation in the fact that people loved him enough that they still wanted to rock with him. Because most people, they would have dropped him like a hot potato, but they gave him, the love and the adulation, to helping him to survive that moment and to grow past it, I believe. But everybody had their own different take on it.
Yeah.
But
he dropped a record right after that interview too.
You think he wasn't going to?
Yeah.
Like,
and it go hard too.
This is what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for the right moments to do marketing, and I'm all for the right moment to drop a song and all that. But if it's genuine and he knows the severity of how much we were completely baffled by his recent actions.
I wasn't though. Were you really like? This is Kanye West we talking about.
Yes, I was.
he's narcissistic, yes.
He's not an intellectual.
He is crazy, yes. But most geniuses are. I will say this.
Okay.
The man has put out stellar music for a lot of different artists.
Oh yeah. His music
have
is fire.
given beats to a lot of different artists. I will say this. Hopefully he's on a path to healing.
I hope so.
But back to the orange clown and chair.
No, it's not talking about him.
No?
No.
You want to talk about his lawyer who's about to send him up because he don't want to be written up?
Did you see 50 Cent on the gram talking about that?
Get the strap.
Shut up, my guy, Curtis Jackson, bro.
Even though the lawyer that was up there didn't know who he is, she's like, the commentator, or should I say the news reporter said, do you know who 50 Cent Curtis Jackson is? He said,
some 70-year-old white dude. He don't know who 50 Cent
No.
is.
No.
I don't know who he is.
And then he played the excerpt from what 50 said. But it was poignant because he's like, now that you're about to do real time, now you want to snitch. He said in the hood, that doesn't go over.
He's not from the neighborhood.
No, he's from the neighborhood. He's not from the hood.
He's not
Two different
from.
things.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah. We don't snitch. It's not a thing that we do. But who would you snitch though? Would you snitch if you're facing harsh jail time? Like real like.
You
real
never
talk.
really know until you're faced with that situation.
Especially for Trump.
Let me say this. It depends on who it is and what it is. If I consider you family, I'm going to take it cradle to the grave. If you just some random person.
They ain't random. They work together for a minute.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna give up my family, my kids, my wife for you? Nah, son, you ain't got that much money in the world.
So it's not technically
If
snitching.
I was in his current situation, I'm snitching too.
I kind of gathered that already.
I'm just saying, because those are some serious charges, and I cannot take the fall for him. Nah, I can't. Nah. If it was somebody else, you know, man, him, nah. It's too entertaining. This is fun to watch unfold because.
Just need him to leave that White House, please. So we can get to the
Two more years. We're almost there, halfway there. 2 more years. He's not getting kicked out. He's not getting.
Oh, now he need to be beat with some brakes. Somebody need to take a baseball bat and help him out.
No. We can't. We don't condone violence on the evening experience. These are the thoughts of Mac 357. Please, guys, be peaceful, spread love. You know what I'm saying? The violence is not the answer. It's not the answer.
Okay, PBS special, I hear you.
Yeah, you know.
Like I said, down with the orange clown, beat him with baseball bats, bowling pins, whatever you get your hand on.
I don't want none of that smoke. I'm cool.
Yeah, because then we'll be facing charges.
I'll be a social media thug now.
And then I'm gonna have to snitch, because.
Let's talk some positivity though. Let's switch it up. We're gonna switch it up.
I thought we were family for a second.
No. Leave the orange man right where he at. We'll be collected eventually.
Put the clown back in the circus. All right,
You know what's happening next weekend?
What's happening next weekend?
Harlem Fashion Week.
Oh my goodness!
Talk about
it.
Speak on it. Talk about it.
Yes. So look. Harlem Fashion Week.
Hold your mic closer, please.
I don't want to be down here. Is that better for you, Chuck?
Lift it up.
Anyway, so Harlem Fashion Week is basically the stage and the platform for black-owned businesses, small businesses, obviously in the fashion design community, and they have their ability to shine within their own community. So I believe it's the weekend of the 8th and the 9th. Tori's going to be there.
I know, because he hit me back on an email apologizing for not being here because of the fact that he's fitting his models at this moment, and he said he will get back in contact with us.
Listen, I totally understand that though. Like, seriously, it's a lot to fit people, refit people.
I'm gonna fit you.
Listen, I fit right in this seat, so I'm gonna tell my story. Now listen, if you think about it, he has to do fittings, he has to do refits, he has to do model casting, he has to do press. Tori, you kind of messed up. You could have pressed up here. I'm just saying.
Midgets?
But this is
Yeah, I
what
got
I'm
it.
saying.
I
There's
got
a
it.
lot that has
small
to go
people.
into it. And my whole point is that Harlem Fashion Week is kind of a stand for the people, because everybody knows about New York Fashion Week, you know, Milan Fashion Week, and things of that nature. That's great.
Oh, we don't,
not-
but you do.
Well, you know, that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
But
And
this is
and
something.
this vest is fashion forward, just to let you know. So guess who's gonna be in Harlem Fashion Week?
I'm trying to get there, and I'm going to get there. I've already claimed that.
Oh, do you want to be in?
Oh, for sure.
No, I'm asking you. Do you want to be in?
100%.
Okay, I'm gonna make a phone
That's
call.
gonna happen. Not this week. We got next time. I have goals. Harlem Fashion Week
I know
is my
somebody who
goal.
curates with that. That's what I'm telling you.
But there's prep time for those types of things. You don't just throw yourself at
Yes,
it.
darling. Yes.
See? Oh, you did
Working
that like
it.
that. I'm not doing that. I can't do the yes.
Darling.
This is why you gotta speak on it. You gotta let the people that don't really know.
You're right, because I'm not in your
And
realm.
that's
don't
fine.
really know,
That is
you know what I'm saying?
My A-line skirt.
I can't take you seriously. Anyway, Harlem Fashion Week is something, if you're not doing anything, or if you want to see what the community has to offer,
I wouldn't even just say community. I would say incredible designers who are putting together incredible work, that are doing incredible things, that are making people understand what the actual beauty in the world is through fashion itself. They're just like you see a lot of the different female, quote unquote, Vera Wang and different others like Versace. You hear all about all these people, Gucci, and all these people who put out these dresses and these suits and these patterns and these clothes and the way they look and all of this stuff. This is an opportunity for African Americans to showcase that exact same thing with their beauty, their talent, their artistry, their love, their passions, all put together through that fabric, which gives you incredible clothing. I'm telling people step out, just like you do on New York Fashion Week. This should be one of the biggest things that are going down, not just
That's my
because it's
point.
in Harlem.
No.
It's free?
This is the reason right here, the free thing. No, it's not free. You're gonna support your community so we can show out in style and be able to continue to thrive in that community. Is it free? Get my nerve. Anyway, so that's Harlem Week. You can actually follow them on Instagram for all the updates. You'll see the CEO and the producers and everything getting everything ready. It's just amazing. Like, it used to be something that was so small, and now it's huge. It's huge. Harlem Fashion
You said
Week
8th
on
and 9th?
Instagram. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make a few phone calls. You never know where we're gonna pop up.
Ain't the
The
truth.
evening experience will be experiencing a lot of different things. Somebody owes me one. Two actually at this time.
Two.
So you might see us at that Harlem Fashion Week pumping it up. You know, I was standing there giving them my face.
It's all about the angles. There you go. That's all you gotta do for it.
Okay, we working.
Don't do that ever
Don't
again.
do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen.
Don't do
It's
that.
truth.
No, that ain't my truth. That's somebody else's truth. There's a few truths out there that ain't mine. I'm playing around.
We get you swagged
Work it.
out. Don't you worry. I got you.
No, we good.
No, I'm gonna
All
get
right. Listen, Curly Sue. The rest of them curls about to fall.
I cannot deal with you.
Is that a demon? That's scary.
All right, we're about to close out right now.
Oh, wait, before we sign off, I just want to shout out, you know, we got our photographer extraordinaire in the building.
Oh, yes.
He's in the building. You know,
ChrisColado.com is in the building.
You know, we got our scheduler manager in the building. you
Yes.
know.
She is the schedule manager of all schedule managers.
Yeah.
This is Lady V.
Yeah.
She is back in the building. Curls are up, even in this heat.
Yeah.
Looking as beautiful as usual.
Yeah.
Holding us down.
And we got one more addition to the evening experience. Photos by Mac. We call him Macintosh because it can't be two Macs. It has to be one.
That's right.
But yeah,
I
you
was
know,
here first.
Yeah, he was here first, so you know we gotta call him
Macintosh.
Right. But we here. About to sign off. Do your thing.
All I want to say is, once again, it's your boy Mac 357 and your boy
Big Chuck in the building.
And rounding out the top three is Miss Queen Honesty.
Hey now.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sign off. We're gonna be on next week. You're gonna see us. It's gonna be an incredible time. Look out for new things. It's coming.
And check out www.theeveningexperience.com. If you don't know by now,
And the Instagram, of course.
You're
the
a
Evening
lost cause.
Experience.
Yeah.
We're forever on the live. Catch us there as well.
Instagram, Spotify, iHeart, Google Play, Facebook, Twitter.
Twitter's The Evening Expert.
Yeah, you'll find us though.
They didn't give us the other letters though.
We everywhere. We signing off though.
Yes.
See ya.
Holla.
Yeah, it's the Gwen and God DJ Self, and guess what? You're checking out the Evening Experience. Now listen, if you wake up in the morning time, sorry man, because you're missing what's going down in the evening. The Evening Experience, baby. Mac here, Chucky here. Listen, we all here Gwenning, baby. It's the Gwen and God DJ Self. Break it down for him one time.
What up, what up?
Too long I've been hurt, but how could you know? And I was good to you. Yes, I was good to you. If anybody else know what I do, nobody knows. Nobody knows about how many times I cleaned your mess. One day you gon' wake up and see that I left. If you only knew what you had, instead you'll be stuck thinking about how we used to be crazy in love. Touch on the daily love. Now it's just maybe love. I don't want it. I don't need it, 'cause I want that crazy love. Beyonce and Jay. one day you